Hello everyone, we have a functions question here. So it says f of x is equal to 5x minus 3 over 4. Find f to the minus 1 of x. Now remember that means the inverse. Now there's two different approaches that teachers have to this. One is to rearrange it and to make x the subject and then swap over the x and y. The other is to swap the x and y over at the beginning, and I prefer that second approach. So what we do is we start off by writing the function down. So f of x is equal to 5x minus 3 over 4. And you'll notice I've changed the x into a y. Now I like to swap them over at the start. Now what I mean by swap them over is I mean that everywhere that you see a y, you change it to an x. And everywhere that you see an x, you change it into a y. That's what I mean by swap over. You then rearrange it to make y the subject. And I think I like this approach just because rearranging it to make y the subject seems more appropriate. So I'm going to times both sides by 4, giving me 4x is equal to 5y minus 3. I'm going to add 3 to both sides. So 4x add 3 is equal to 5y. And then I'm going to divide by 5. So 4x add 3 divided by 5 is equal to y, and that is the inverse function. So we write, this is the notation, f to the minus 1 of x is equal to 4x add 3 over 5. And that's how I think you should find an inverse. So that's part A done for 2 marks. Part B, it says for all values of x, g of x is equal to x minus 1 all squared, and h of x is equal to 1 minus 2x. Work out the value of g of h of 5. Well, this is really nice actually. So basically g of h, let me write that in the correct way, g of h of 5, this is what we call a composite function. Okay, so first of all we need to work out g of h of 5. Okay, now how do we work out h of 5? So h of 5 is going to be h of x with a 5 in there. So 1 minus 2 times 5. So all I've done is I've written in the side the brackets the function h of x, but with a 5 in place of x. So we just evaluate that. So that's going to be 1 minus 2 times 5, which is 1 minus 10. So it's going to be g of minus 9. And what is g of x? G of x, g of minus 9 is going to equal minus 9 minus 1 all squared, which is therefore going to be minus 10 all squared, and minus 10 all squared is going to be 100. So that's how I would recommend that you find that composite function. So to be fair, quite a nice, fair little functions question there. Hope you found that helpful. Remember, if you are finding these videos useful, if you could like and subscribe to the channel, that's going to help me keep on making more content for you moving forward. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.